willing to sell.
And that's the other thing too. A lot of people in industry will separate, sex as sex work and then sex for pleasure, because mentally that's just kind of helps with the dealing with what you're actually doing.
100%. So far, I haven't gone down that road. Now, people hit me up for customs on the side. Again, it might be, it's probably gonna be a male. He's gonna send me the bread, and I'll do it over like the video chat. But
Right.
I'm not linking up with nobody. It's just not me. That's not where my comfortability lies. It's just
that's
something
what I mean. You got to know what you're willing to sell. Like, I draw the line here.
That was the question I was going to ask. Since you're, a male in this facility, does your male friends look at you different? Be like, yo, are you gay? Like,
nah. All my boys were so they were so supportive with it, because they're just like, bro, you out here doing your thing. Like,
right.
Because another thing is too, like, even when I tried to like almost audition for like a real porn, the dude was asking me, he's like, oh, like, I'm assuming you have all solos. I'm like, I've never posted a solo video in my life. It's only with girls. His mind was blown. He's like, what do you mean you're always shooting with girls? Because I'm the type of dude where I come off so comfortable. I don't have a creepy demeanor, and I speak very,
like
you're
very welcoming,
very professional. So when they talk to me, women are really welcome to collab.
They're
like,
comfortable.
My last two collaborations was a 38-year-old white woman and a 36-year-old white woman. So like, that's two different ends of the spectrum. But
whatever
because
works.
I come on so cool,
right,
they with it.
So you fucking on camera?
I am fucking on camera, most definitely.
So I have my own little personal question.
Go ahead.
So if your homeboys told you they was like, would you feel comfortable if they told you they was beating off to your shit?
I'd be like, bro, I'm
I feel honored. I feel honored.
I'm not beating up to your shit. I'm not beating up to your shit. But I had to wonder, because I always wanted to ask a porn star that question. I wanted to ask that for like the last 3 or 4 years. And I got the fucking chance to ask. So like, just always wondered, like, if your homeboy was like, yo, man, good job. I was beating off to your shit.
That's different the way you said it.
Most likely.
That's a little creepy. The way he said it sounds creepy.
Would it depend on if it was like a solo video versus a you and a girl?
If it was a solo video, then my homeboy is probably tell me a little bit more
Or-
about himself. But again, like, that's another thing. As soon as I came in here, the number one thing I said, I can't kink shame, and I can't, sit here and be, very, closed-minded thing. Like, I started learning more and more about what people are cool with.
Closed legs.
Yeah.
Don't
I think
get
somebody
fed.
said something to me. They're like, I think it's funny because,
Like, yo, I love that solo one.
as open
Like,
as
what?
I am, like, people will ask me questions. I still respond like a black man. So I'm sitting there, and then somebody's like, "Ooh, you look good." I'm like, "Thank you." They're like, "Can you piss for me?" I'm like, "Who the fuck gonna clean it up?" Like, what you mean? I'm not pissing. And it's like, I gotta.
Yeah, right.
Like, I was like, I couldn't even answer sex. Like, who the fuck gonna clean that shit up? So like, this stuff that I'm
Hey, bitch, you stupid.
That's honest.
Now, when you mentioned you just had these 2 collabs, but like, how do you go about finding other content creators? Are they people that you were following? Are they people who you noticed were following you? Are they like fangirls that you're like, okay, let me see what the situation is? Like, what is your process about doing that?
So I first started off, first it was with the people I already had videotapes with. Then I went along the girls I knew from the area who had OnlyFans. I messaged a lot of them. For every 10 girls I ask, I want to say 8 will say yes. 8 to 9 will say yes.
That's high.
How many will actually show up? 2. Because they're gonna
They
say
talk
yes.
a lot of game.
Yeah, no, they're like, once they're on
When
OnlyFans
it
and they
comes
know
down
somebody
to
else
it, they get scared, huh?
Because then they
Nice.
probably get with like their boyfriend. Now they on a different.
Like, oh, this is
Yeah.
actually gonna happen.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm with my boyfriend. I can't, like, as soon as we link up, we're good.
Right.
But it's like, to get to the day to link up, it's like,
It's forever. That's how it is online dating, though.
Yeah.
They already got
cases.
videos up. It's just as simple of like,
Just
just regular girls
Yeah.
fronting. That's it. Just not even.
like, do you really want this or not? Like, let's go.
They're like, I mean, they just like.
May
it's
as well
not a
get paid for
priority.
Now, you mentioned your friends, several times, and they were supportive. Does like the family know about what you do, or
My mother knows, my dad knows, my sister knows, and my grandmothers reference it often. We make a big joke out of it.
so everybody
time.
is kind of like
Everybody's
cool
on
with
board.
it?
The
All right.
whole family. That's like one of the things too, because most of the people who kind of been against me doing it have been like girls, and they're kind of like, they kind of speak down and like, you're a whore, you're this, and I was like, yo, my mom cool with it. I really don't care what you got to say.
Right.
And even if my mom wasn't cool with it, she still, you know, she's like, do what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, has dating been an issue?
I was
Like,
just
how long have
thinking that
like,
those would be the only
how-
females
so
who would.
how long have
say
you been
no.
doing this, and like, has it affected dating?
It's so officially I'm in this like 4 months now.
Okay.
I'm kind of in the process where I think I'm gonna put it on the sleeper mode, but I made enough progress where I could literally be a consultant. So
Okay.
I'm like just on the sleeper mode because the money slowed down. I was supposed to do a collab at 2 a.m. in Jersey. I was tired, and I'm like, the money's not coming in, so I'm not gonna drive all the way out there like I used to.
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck were you just asking?
But like, has it affected
Oh, dating.
in
I'm
these
sorry.
last few months?
Like,
It seemed like it affected his memory.
yeah, no, for
He just
real.
said he was tired last night. He didn't even go out to go fuck.
I was like,
Like,
I ain't doing that. Nah, dating in the
I don't feel like
beginning.
coming tonight.
In the beginning, it messed me up
Okay.
because I was talking to somebody. And I was like, I'm about to start this, so we stopped talking.
Yeah.
I met another girl because of the OnlyFans. She saw me doing it. We started talking. We went on some dates. I really thought she was cool. Out of nowhere, she started getting mad. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
She started catching
you're
feelings.
taking these pictures with your little elf shorts." Because I dressed up like an elf for Christmas. Dude. Don't mind me. That wasn't even OnlyFans thing. It was
That
just
was
a
just a
thing.
you thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
she just got mad about everything, and then we just
That
ended up
shit is
blocking each
funny.
other. Then finally, I met some girl, and I mean, well, you know, she's white. I haven't been with a white woman since 2017, but she's just cool with everything. She don't
Yeah.
care. Like,
That's
I literally
what
shoot the
matters.
thing, and we'll just hang out. And it really is, like you said, making a difference, because it's like, it's funny now, like, before I'll just be trying to smash something as a dude does. Now I'll be sitting there, she's like, sorry, when you fuck. I'm like, I just want to come, man. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm working my ass off out there.
I've been fucking all day, goddammit.
Somebody to talk to.
well, that's,
I just want to be
I
held.
want to be held.
Just
that's the thing
hold
too,
me.
though. Like, has this?
Can
been,
we spoon?
I mean, until recently, because you said it slowed down, but at its, I guess, your peak or relative peak for you now, was it profitable to just do by itself, or did you feel like you could comfortably live if you did it as a side thing to a day job?
It was definitely going to be a side thing to a day job. I had some challenges, I would say, in my previous job. My check was getting cut. My hours were getting cut. This kept me afloat. This definitely, like, I made it, like, if I would say how much money I made enough money to pay my rent 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
So it's
Hey,
like,
then it's worth it.
Yeah, but I still got the bills. So-
Yeah.
But that was good though. At least like it did what it was supposed to do, and that's why it's like if I put more effort into it, I probably could
Right.
bring
If
it
you
back
make
up.
that your number one focus,
I
all your energy into it.
at the moment when I was first doing it, I literally said I just need a part-time job. That's where like I was at my peak. I was like, I just
But
need
you
to
see the
work.
potential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do, and that's why I'm just kind of keeping it on the back burner, like my Twitter, my Reddit, and my Fat Life. If you guys ever know about that.
Oh.
All right, don't worry about that. I'll
No,
Nah,
we're gonna worry about it. If you know, you know.
You done bought the shit up now. You talking
Now
about
we're gonna
it.
worry about it.
I gotcha. But yeah, that's another site I use. That's actually where I found my first 2 collaborators.
What site is it?
It's called Fet Life, F-E-T Life. That's basically fetish life.
Right.
And it's for people who are strictly into like sex things. That's
Right.
why
You ever heard of Adult Friend Finder?
Yeah.
I've heard of that, but like Fet Life's free.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah,
like
like
Facebook
really?
for like that.
Okay.
So there's like 2 websites. There's that, and there's another one, but I don't even remember it because I'm not on it. Like I
Right.
have an account, but I don't use it. But FetLife is where I find most people, and then I got into Twitter. Once you start trafficking in Twitter,
Yeah.
like there's like a real porn star like one of my videos,
Yeah.
like a real one.
Can you say who?
Julie K. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she liked my tweet about having locks because she had that and liked one of my videos. Yeah,
Julie
bro.
fucking cake.
Yeah, she said she's taking a train to New York. I'm definitely trying to
That's what I see.
inbox
Oh,
her.
you better lock
It's gonna
that
cost
down.
me bread though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, of course it is.
No, because I've been collaborating for free.
No,
So
no.
I-
But someone like, I mean, she has
Yeah,
a studio porn. So
No, she's retired.
well, no, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
it's
she's
still a
a
good
studio
contact.
level.
Yeah, she is. She
You know,
is.
that's like.
No, it's
I'm,
worth it,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Have you seen Pinky these days?
Oh yeah.
Right. It still costs money to fuck her.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. But that's my point. So like, Julie K got to And so if you're gonna
Fuck.
do anything with her, especially because like she'll still do like stuff like
Rightfully
exotica, she'll
so.
still whatever.
Yeah.
She's gonna charge. Even if
Yeah.
you're a content creator, she's gonna charge. She may not if you're another studio person, but probably if she worked with you beforehand.
Yeah.
She's one of those level like
But-
Sarah J's still gonna cost you some bread.
Sarah J,
But- and she's
Sarah J's
active.
gonna cost you the most bread.
Yeah.
'Cause she's,
But does porn stars really retire?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
How you retire from having sex?
They retire from cutting scenes.
How long you gonna be using your body?
I mean,
No,
from
definitely.
a lot.
It's an athlete like any other.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that means
No,
they
but
go
here's-
home and they don't have no more sex. They retire.
Here's the thing. Some people consider retirement when you're no longer cutting the scenes. For other people, they don't call themselves retired when they move behind the camera. When some do, like people like Pinky, Brie Olsen, they started their own I
Yeah,
think
you can
Brie's the
move
one who
into-
tours the country with
into
like breast
other-
cancer. Pinky has her own website. A whole bunch of people started doing like individual. Like Aurora Jolie went from doing studio stuff to like or major
Because
studio
life
stuff to like
doesn't
doing her
end
own
just because
stuff.
you retired
Yeah.
from one
Right.
field.
for two
Get into something else and grow.
for two porn stars that come to mind, I think of Lisa Ann and Mia Khalifa.
Mm.
Mia Khalifa is so against the porn industry, even though she wouldn't be nothing
Without it, right?
And Lisa Ann, I mean, she's the GOAT. We really can't say much
Luxury.
about her. You know, she put in that work, but she is very against Twitter porn and is trying to get Elon to shut it
Well,
down.
I mean,
I get it, OG, but dang, can a brother eat?
No,
Can a brother eat?
but if you have
Listen.
to, I mean, here's my thing. I'm all for Twitter porn and OnlyFans, whatever. I mean, as an individual, personally, in
I
most
didn't
cases,
know
I
they
go,
had that.
and this is actually a question I was going to ask you. What makes
Now
your
you know.
page
I know.
special enough, right, for somebody to come on when porn is free online, right? And I think this is the question
That's
I
what
wanted
I
to
was
ask
thinking because I
because
didn't even know.
because like the difference being like if you're paying for a porn subscription to let's say like Bang Bros, right? I'm getting 8 fucking sites, however many girls and videos, and of course you get like your Gianna Michaels and stuff who are gonna be repeat visits. But like, I'm getting that whole variety. So as opposed to OnlyFans, which of course I know 90% of the time the price is like cheaper for a subscription for the month, right? Like you're paying $2 as opposed to like 25, right? But like, what makes your particular content, or what do you do that makes you something special? Because I know like someone like what was it, Dorky
pretty
Devin or whatever his name is, like he made his whole gimmick the fact that A, he looks nerdy as fuck, right? B, he actually is like a geek into anime and shit, and it's actually what drew people to wanting to make videos with him because like you were saying, like they like that non-creep vibe of you, like just that fun, personal, whatever. So like, what would make your OnlyFans more special than another content creator on OnlyFans, or my alternative to going just to Pornhub like usual? Like,
Right.
Well, I think like the most, I'm definitely more personable than most people because I know like if people message me, I answer like a regular person rather than be like DM fee, because some people will
Right.
give you a DM fee and
Okay.
that just turns me off immediately.
yeah,
That turns me off bad. Like I can't DM. Okay, no problem. Another
fuck
thing
is that?
about it is
they charge you just to have a
What do
conversation.
you have to offer that I wouldn't be able to find anywhere else?
I mean, I got post game interviews.
You suck
Okay.
feet.
This motherfucker. This
I had to think
motherfucker.
about it. I'm like, I done did everything in the video, but I have not yet sucked feet.
I can tell you from personal experience, seeing someone suck toes is it's weird.
Yep.
It's
I can see
weird.
that. I can see that. I got post game interviews, and what I mean
Crushing
by that
cats
is,
with your feet and shit.
No,
Crushing. That's another fetish.
No, I've seen someone like I've seen someone that I've lived with for an extended
Holy
period of time.
shit.
Crushing baby
Like
ducks
from one
and
of their
shit.
flings.
Your feet.
Their flings showed me a video of him like going in on her toes, and I was
Oh,
like,
man.
I can no longer think of this nigga the same ever again in my life. Like to see it. It's one thing to know that you got a homie that sucks toes, alright, whatever. You see that shit, you're like, oh shit.
I wanna I feel like if I
What's
post the
what's something you're not gonna do?
That was
What's
one
up?
more question.
Well-
goddammit.
She
Okay.
took mine
I was
too.
telling y'all about
I was waiting.
No, but
So with the post game interviews, like after I have sex, basically I talk shit like I just played a basketball game. I literally look in the camera, sweat busting, shorty on the
Play
bed,
by
and
play.
I'm like, yo, I just came out, put up 35 points. I see what I'm doing out here. I'm not coming to play, you know what I mean? Like this is the first quarter, really like the second quarter. We was fucking before camera. I'm gonna let it take a break, and I just come off the camera like more content on the way. So every time I come out with a post game interview, that I don't think I've ever laughed so hard watching that back. I'm like, this is really me.
So I mean, no, but that
Hey, that's
sounds
something
like
different.
It's your comedy. That's
Yes,
you're
it's
selling
definitely-
more than just the sex scene.
And you could tell
Per-
too, it's
personality.
like it's the personality. You could tell like it's real sex. It's not
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's not just.
I'm telling you, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference in trying to jack off. And you see, like, I've seen videos, and this is why at one point I only watched black porn. You could tell when the nigga wasn't hitting it because she just couldn't fake it, right? Like the girl was just like, nah, I'm not fucking with this shit at all. And I'll be like, yeah, see, this is not doing it for me. But when she loved that shit, it was next level. So like when you get real porn and you're like, okay, you could tell like this is good, it's bad. It kind of helps when you're trying
Feels
to.
genuine.
Yeah.
You said what I will not do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your bottom line? What's your red? you know?
I'm not meeting up.
I'll
with-
tell you if you tell me.
I got a couple. I think I got like 3 really.
Okay.
Just like like 3.
Okay.
One, I'm not meeting up with any male
Okay.
just because it's not for me. And it's funny enough,
There's
there's
nothing wrong with
actually, I could actually blow up right now, but there was a dude on Twitter who DM'd me. He was trying to like link up with me. He had 400,000 followers and he was verified. Joe Budden responded to this man.
Oh,
He's a
shit.
throat goat. I just said, I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
not,
for
yeah, because I could go straight to the top.
That-
That's
that-
300,000,
right,
but I was
right.
like, I'm good, bro.
That's- I
I'm
mean,
not going that route.
It's a compliment.
No, it definitely is. I
Yeah.
appreciated it. I was
Sure.
like, he did me at 2 in the morning with eye emoji. I said, wow, I'm really doing something.
Right.
He
Yeah.
follows like,
Yeah.
he follows 700 people, and I'm one of them. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Thank you, man.
All right, all right.
The second thing is, I'm not getting pegged or nothing in my butt. I'm
Okay.
good. It's just
Real black man shit.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I might get my ass ate. I don't know.
Nah, don't do
Hey,
it.
hey,
Don't
look,
even-
look.
I mean,
I
it's a
heard.
possibility.
Listen. That's a possibility, but I just know I ain't getting pegged.
That
Right.
might open you up to a
You gotta know your
whole
limits.
nother can of worms. Get your asshole licked.
Well,
son.
if you
If
say
a
no,
girl
like
eat
I don't want
ass,
to
it
be
is
penetrated
what
in
it
my
is,
ass.
yeah.
I don't want to be penetrated in my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, just ain't putting no way. Yeah, that's it.
That
You know
tongue slipping at just a little bit.
what?
Ooh,
Slippery
I like
edge, I
that.
know. Hey, you know what? The white girl when she did something, she's touching. I was like,
What's
that
that?
wasn't so bad. I was
See?
like, I'm not.
What
Oh,
is
you
that?
got
But
the
no, but
The
thumb.
beginning.
You got the
No,
thumb.
no,
You got the thumb, bro.
no, it was the tongue.
See, I'll take the little tip.
Tongue is different.
Tongue is different. No, the tongue is definitely different. And then the third thing, I'm not doing CNC.
What's the cock and cock? What's
No,
that?
CNC. Well, it's so funny. Not funny. It's
What's
not funny.
CNC?
So a lot of white women have told me about this, and they said that's a fantasy of theirs.
What is it?
I'm not doing that.
What's that?
It's consensual, non-consensual.
When you're
which
doing,
is
like,
basically
rape
Oh,
scenes.
it's like a rape.
I'm good.
As a
I don't
black
wanna
male,
open
You
that
don't want to
Yeah.
get
What
into
if- what if-
any
what if-
any
what if
somebody.
one person
It's
sees it?
recorded.
And I feel like as a dude, like
It's
if that
it's
becomes
published.
your kink, and then you write like, "Oh, I love CNC."
Right.
Whenever
At
I
that
see
time,
a dude
I
write
was so
CNC,
unstable.
I'm like,
whenever I see a dude
I'm gonna
write-
see a news report real soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
You would say my favorite thing was
I
sex
was
and
on.
CNC.
He drugged me.
Oh yeah, I'm good. That's
Nah,
the
nah.
door I am not opening.
Then you get one of those
I
real
think
good
I'm probably
actors.
harder on that door than the other
How do
two.
you
Wait,
know
wait.
if it's
Is this how the Bill Cosby shit started?
Could be.
Like, well, I do got forms though. I do have
Oh,
forms.
you have to.
That's
yeah,
important.
yeah.
That's
so
important.
like, even if I did a CNC, like they would sign it and I wouldn't be in trouble. But
Just-
I haven't explored it. I don't like it from what I heard.
Yeah.
But what if I did like it?
I was about
Right.
to ask you
Okay,
that
like
too.
that. I like nah, bro. I'm good on that. Like I'm good. I don't need that in my.
I can
in
tell
my
you,
head.
I've done that
you-
one time.
Would you fuck feet?
Would I fuck feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, that.
Fuck it.
No, I've done that thing one time, and I can tell you, I felt weird after.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I asked all the weird questions.
Because it's a body part. It's like
I hate.
No, not a foot
Yeah,
job.
she got pr-
CNC.
oh,
No, what you talking about?
I know he's talking about
Yeah,
feet
I know
job,
you're talking
but
about,
yeah.
you still thinking
You
about
fuck-
it.
Some
I
major
don't know.
shit.
I gotta take a shower now.
I feel bad.
I'm doing it
Now-
again.
What is the biggest engagement you've gotten on a video? Like, what video was it? What were the numbers? Like,
Because mostly I do it based on Twitter. Because like with OnlyFans, I don't know if people are actually watching my videos, but I know people are paying. I don't know if they're just.
What?
I feel like
But
what
what
I
else
feel
would
is
they
a
be
lot of
doing?
people are on Snapchat and Twitter, and they're just supporting because they want me to keep pushing content, just because they're either attracted to me or like what I'm doing.
Right.
But as far as my OnlyFans, because I feel like a lot of the people who support me, they just want to see my solos, and I don't post solos. So it's like,
Right.
you know. But
Do you
they,
think that would change something if you did?
it would change a lot because, for instance, like if I told you two gentlemen here, I'd be like, yo, subscribe to my OnlyFans. You're gonna
Hell
look
no.
at me. Yep. You're
Hell
gonna
no.
hit. That's the first thing you're gonna say. But then as a boy, like, yo, you my bro. Like, bro, it's only me smashing girls. There's no video, no nude of just me. Only
Alright.
girls. All right,
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, even like with girls, like everybody can kind of subscribe to my page because you're never just gonna see me butt ass naked. You're gonna see a girl in the video too. So it's like, all right, it's
Yeah.
all right. But then once I start doing solos, now my whole page is strictly catered to women
And game.
and gay men. But even women aren't that into solos. So now I'm even.
They want to see who
Right.
you bring into the tape the next time. Like,
Yeah,
who's,
they're trying
who's
to
your
see,
next
like, is she
flavor?
enjoying it? Like,
Yeah.
there's a video of me just eating pussy. Like, I ain't do nothing in the video but eat pussy.
pussy.
That's for the girl.
You always got it.
They
You
love
always
that
gotta
video.
have
They're
that
like,
video
oh,
in
you
there.
doing
Yeah.
that shit. But I don't eat pussy every video because I got to say something for my wife. Just be out here eating everybody's pussy.
I fuck with that.
Now, on some of your strange, like, I guess when someone asks something for you to do strange, how did you feel doing it? Like something that's not at your
What's gonna
out of your
be
comfort
strange?
zone, basically.
Okay.
Well, so far I haven't had any. Well, first of all, I think the funniest shit was somebody DM me. It was like, "Can you send me a video of you jerking off?" But nut. And that's normal. That's normal shit. That's
Yeah.
a normal question.
Right.
It was on Twitter. It was like 3 a.m. I said, I ain't gonna lie, brother. Like,
I'm
I'm
not
tired
feeling
right
it,
now.
yeah.
Like, what you thinking? He said $20. I said $20. I'm getting out of bed for 20. No.
I don't know.
$20.
I think
If you're doing it like
something I do
40
for free.
times,
Nah, cause when you guys set that camera up, think about it, you ain't got
Yeah.
you
See?
over here going off imagination.
You gotta wake up.
Look. This is why.
He ain't never specified how I had to get the video done.
oh no.
See?
I did.
Now you got
Oh.
lazy.
He did. That's why I was like, I think some dude, he literally asked me to send him a video of me answering questions, wearing different underwear, just change my underwear. Nice and calm. I ain't have to do nothing but answer these questions and change my underwear.
See, these are weird ass things.
Yo, honestly, I got $50 just to change my underwear and do an interview like this. That's it.
Damn.
Calm.
Hey, listen.
Calm.
But the one with the send me a video jerking off, $20. Yeah, I could resend. I'm sending the same video I sent the last
Yo,
time.
that's what I'm saying.
You send.
I would, you have all the equipment to do your regular videos. I would have one set video of me just winking.
Yep.
And then that's it. That'd be the one I sent for that month. And then just do it one more time. Maybe change the drawers, change something in the background real quick.
Yeah.
For the whole month.
Adobe and
Anybody who
that
asks, there you
motherfucker like
go,
crazy.
right? Like that 3 a.m. I get that message, be like, yo, $20, yo.
I'm doing my shit in the green screen, but I want to see you in the beach. Okay, no problem. Background change.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can finesse this shit. I'm making $20.
And I'm still in the bed sleeping. Like, okay,
Word.
background changed.
God damn it, I'm like, today.
I definitely have ADHD because I be thinking of your last question. The video with the most interaction is on Twitter. It got 60,000 views.
There you go.
Yeah, so I got a couple of videos on Twitter that got a lot of traction.
That's some serious shit. I'm on Facebook, some shit like that, where like we had that one video that just went like, 100,000 views, and then next thing you know, now we're getting a shit ton of followers like out of nowhere. So that you just need that one.
That one video, it carries. It does carry.
Bang bang.
Yeah. I think it's the one of the African dude running up, giving people the finger, and then running by again. Like that was the one that got a whole bunch of views.
Yeah, no, I think it was that one.
Yeah.
That was the one that I was
Ridiculous.
cracking up.
So now when you're filming, right? Do you prefer doing POV?
Nope.
Or you prefer
Definitely not
a different,
POV.
right?
Definitely
This
not
boy-
POV. Because
Who you s-
the reason why you
Oh,
can't do
shit. All I hear, khrum, khrum, khrum. Like he's sending SOS messages and shit.
So funny enough, I had to start thinking I had to get creative with it. So I bought the tripod with the ring light. So I got the third person. With another woman who I shot with, I think I made like about 3 scenes with her. Her husband records, so that's
Okay.
That's the thing.
No.
It's cool, chill, regular. Actually he records on a real camera, so I actually have some black quality footage,
Right.
which is really great.
Yeah.
Another thing that I do is
And, for those of you who don't know, Blacked is like a really popular porn
yeah,
site.
no,
Blacked
I have
and Black Raw.
I have one film that literally, like, you'll go in the hotel room and you'll see the light pop up, and it literally looks like I'm on black. Like I
Oh,
watched that video, I was like, nah, that's
That's kinda fire.
quality.
Yeah.
That's quality. And then I have one. It was interesting because I went to this lady's home, and you know we was doing our thing. So I had her post her phone up on the tripod, so I had the third angle, and then I was using my phone for the POV for half of it. So I got the footage split up.
Mhm.
But as far as POV angles, anybody can do POV. You don't
Right.
even know who it is. Like when you do that third person, whether it's a tripod or somebody else, they can tell you're like you're doing
You're
it.
doing-
You're
yeah.
doing it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, because I, you know, I've seen more and more stuff pop up on sites of like POV particular, so they can focus mainly on the woman, right? And it'll be like maybe the start of the video will be the guy in the scene, and then at for the footage it's just POV, and I'm just like, something about this just doesn't feel right. Like I know it's supposed to give like the experience for you, but you're not me. Like, you know, like it's just not working for me right now.
Different color than mine is.
Yeah, like, but exactly, like that's okay. Now, are there any people that you know, maybe you've messaged, maybe you haven't, that you would want to work with, whether they're other content creators or you know studio actresses, or is there anybody in particular you would thought like it'd be great to do a movie with them besides the OGs, like?
You mean like just regular?
Like you know, we were talking about like current porn stars,
Who do you
current
wanna
people
work
who are
with
doing
right now?
content.
Like-
Yeah, like who would you
Oh,
want to
like
work with?
current porn
But
stars?
I'm talking about not your like you know your Jada Fires, Lisa Ann, Sarah.
Anybody.
Just like but others than like the big names we can all think of. Like, is there anybody
Like on your level.
like you mentioned Julie K, right? I know they were like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, I know,
Yeah,
but like
she-
you know someone like that, like
I mean, I definitely follow a couple girls on Twitter. You know, I have a couple that reached out to me. Mostly older women, obviously.
Mhm.
It's gonna
I'm
be your
thinking.
thing, man.
Yeah, no, it really is. I'm about to literally be like the dude who smashes old white women. bro.
Yep.
Hey, gotta pay the bills.
Yeah.
I think.
oh man,
Hey, I definitely got a couple. I found a couple fire girls in Canada. As far as
good excuse for a trip.
yeah, good. No, literally every time I'm about to take a trip somewhere, I try to find out who's in the area, see if I can get something done. Honestly, if I'm gonna be, even though you said not an OG, Sarah J, definitely Sarah J. And the reason I say that, I got the picture of me holding her like titties and stuff, and it was interesting because even at the thing, she said like she was like, oh, do you want a regular photo or a topless photo? I said topless, and I was like, can I hold them? And she looked at me, she was like, okay. And like everybody else that had topless photo with her did not get to hold them. So I just feel like if I literally posted that photo as a teaser and had a video to back it, that's it.
Yeah.
I posted that photo underneath her tweet, and I think I got like 70 likes. And everybody's like, "Oh wow, that's cool." I'm just like, coming for you, Sarah J.
Okay, no, you know what's cool mentioning her in particular is that I have a friend that does photography, and he does a whole bunch of stuff around like burlesque and things like that these days. And he's had the chance to meet Sarah J on like several different occasions. And it's just like, you know, one of those like sit down cool whatever. She's actually one of those like really cool people
Yeah.
and like to talk to and this and that. And it's really open about the industry and what she does and stuff like that. So like to work with her, I'm sure would just be an experience because it would be more than just the scene. I think you would get out of that, just like more about just the industry as well as just like just good general chat.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like it'd be a good experience.
Yeah, that's the only girl I could think of. 'Cause other than that, like, there's a lot of like regular girls I just want to shoot with. You know, I be talking about it, thinking about it, you know, planning it out, and just, you know, it's a matter of
Logistics.
time when we get it together.
Shit, if I were gonna do that shit, and it's funny, but all the ones I would probably want to link with are like BBW chicks, because they just look like they suck the best dick. Like Rihanna Kahlos and what's her name? The she's a really big. She has dye blue hair, really blue. Like they're just like
Suck a good
like,
dick.
You know, Carla Lane, that'd be definitely like they look like just like the best dick.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm already being typecast for only messing with big girls, so.
I mean, shit.
No, it's all good. It's just like I just don't want nobody thinking I discriminate. It's not even about
That's what's here
if I
for
do
the
or don't.
moment.
I
That's
just
what's
Look,
love it all. Man.
Jeff,
what you got for the moment.
you know Jeff's models, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can go all big girl and make your bread, right? You feel me?
That's true.
like-
Yeah, somebody else will see it and they like that and they'll be completely
Oh,
different.
what was it? Is it DMV
Come here, big
Night?
girl.
All he does is fuck white girls, right? He definitely plays into the whole like I'm a black bull situation for his video. So I mean, like if you find your niche, we're talking purely the content being created.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what you get labeled as and that's what you do, cool. If you decide you want to venture out further, like, you know what I'm saying? What's
paying the
homeboy? There's only
bills?
one black guy that ever gets nominated for an AMV. Shit, I forget his name. But like,
Ricky.
no.
Rico Strong.
No.
Ricky Johnson.
No.
No. I swear I met him.
No, you have, but it's not him. Like it's shoot. He has his own website and everything. That's why I'm blanking on names right now.
Lex?
I do, huh?
Lex?
Yes, Lex.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like the only black guy I ever see actually nominated for like Porn Star of the Year. But he also produces movies. He also whatever like. If you see a lot of his original content when he was starting out, it was pretty much just fucking big girls and white girls. Like that's it. Not necessarily white big girls, but big girls and white girls.
Yep.
Then he started
That's me.
getting but then he started branching out, and then he started making movies like behind the camera and in front of the camera. So like,
Did
don't forget that when you like you could be the next Lexington Steele if this is something you decide you want to do.
True.
But like he started off being typecast is my point.
You can change the way that people see the whole industry.
I can't be a Lexington.
I mean,
I see.
yeah, see,
I'm a regular
I
nigga.
know, I know what you're saying. But what's the biggest hood porn network?
I know what you're talking about.
The Habib Show,
Yep.
right?
Habib
How'd
Show.
that shit start off? You could be the next Lexington Steele. You feel me?
You're a regular
Like,
dude.
word.
True,
I mean,
true.
you can barely see that shit past his belly.
Never
But
know.
God bless his soul for all the entertainment hours he's giving me. All right. Well, one more thing. What are the pages people can find your content at?
Where can we find my content?
Yeah, I know. I never forget. I never remember names either. Like, that sort of shit. I'm just like, I'm here, and I'm here. But I don't remember what my SN is.
On Twitter at Moses Thank You One.
Okay.
All right. And on OnlyFans at Thank You Moses.
Okay.
And then on Reddit, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about Reddit.
If it comes up, then that means I'm doing something right.
Okay. You know what? I'm good. You have one of those like all link things posted on your pages, or
So I'm actually separating some of my work, just cause like with the job, like moving forward and stuff, especially with a lot of the reports I've been getting on my regular page.
right?
Everybody knows what I do, or am involved in or whatever, and they support it. But also, I have a lot of people
You got a
trying
lot
to
of
report my
haters.
page. Yeah, a lot of haters. I never had haters
That's what
before. I
happened.
used to
Well,
joke about
I
it.
mean, when you become successful,
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I used to joke about it, but now I do. So I
Serious?
Yeah, no, seriously. So now I just try to separate the two. I have a Snapchat. I would tell y'all that, but by the time you get to it, it'll probably be deleted. Yeah. I'm like 6 reports in. Like I got so many emails.
They can't stop you.
Yeah, like they talking about suspending me, deleting me, and I'm just like, it's fine. Those are the pages that probably won't get taken down. I have 2. Everything else we'll see.
All right.
Let's
And if you mentioned you're slowing down now, but you also mentioned that you found a white girl who you might be some, might not. You know what I'm saying? Would you ever do a couples page if you were to go full steam into it?
No,
A lot on the line.
no,
Why?
absolutely not. Cause like once I start, like the reason I did it by myself, and even in the beginning, it was just so I could I'm the main focus. I'm making the money. I'm kind of putting it all on the line. Once I make it the couples page, it's 60-40 automatic.
Right.
And it's 60 her way because people are gonna come for her, and that's more than understandable. But you can do your thing. You feel me?
Right.
I do my thing. Because once I start doing that, it's like, how could I even say I'm the reason why? even if I was, quickly just switches.
Right.
So that's why I even started on my own. Because it's hard to get girls to collab, but I put in the work and I made my content.
You'll find your way.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on, talking about this. I think for the last few minutes, I just want to get back to the panel. Would you guys ever get into porn?
Oh, as a woman, I've thought about it many times. Like, please. Like,
So why
as a
not?
Young, I had other options.
Okay.
So it was more, I mean, you get older and you're like, well, my body's not what it used to be. Anyway.
There are 60-year-olds doing porn, straight up.
I know, but it's not the only reason. It's just like, I don't know. Your values change when you get older. As when I was young, oh yeah, definitely. I'm 38 now. myriad of different experiences. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where life would take me in as an elder, or if I get to that. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Somebody got a fetish for that.
No, there's first off, most like Eastern European porn is like some 30-year-old dude
You know what?
screwing
Yo.
his like
Listen, I've seen some
wife's
things.
mom, and she's like 62. Although some of them, I don't even remember what this chick's name is, but like she's tan and she looks better than most 20-year-olds in the game. It's crazy.
I'm still kind of stuck that she said 38. I'm amazed.
Really?
I didn't think it was 38.
Yeah, I'm 38.
You forget black don't crack.
No, I didn't forget. I just didn't know it really didn't crack like that. I'm like, damn.
I got good genes. I got good
was
genes.
like, 32.
Thank you.
Well, would you? I mean, you know, granted, you know, you're married, whatever. If you weren't,
Whatever.
Even if he was.
no, he'd be ashamed if you tried that shit.
Oh.
Shank.
Absolutely.
I've met his wife, so.
Through thick and thin.
Absolutely not. Look, no, hell no, hell no,
No.
no.
Why?
I have to face my mom and my dad.
Mm.
And I'm not raised on you guys. Like it's different. I was raised on Southern values,
Situation.
so it's just like, oh nigga, you fucking look. Nah.
Yeah, that was a
Talk
hard.
about
that was a
See,
hard
no, that's okay,
conversation.
though.
That was a hard first conversation.
That's okay, because if they ask you, be like, listen, I'm doing it for the Lord. Every time, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, that'll go well.
What about you, Charles? Would you have ever gone into it?
Well, I was doing it, but without the videos.
Okay.
Sit your ass down.
What you gonna do? Make
So why not with the video, right? Like,
I mean, I feel you.
I mean, people make their own
and you know that
videos,
that's
and
a
I've done
that's
it.
a good question, because there's like some people that did orgies and threesomes. They would do all that, but they would not do a video.
Right.
Like, ain't that the same thing? They watching you.
Couples do it all the time.
Right.
You know?
So
But they do
well,
it
the
for
couples, they
themselves.
don't want no one else seeing their.
Right.
That's like a porn star won't do nothing with their husband on the screen because they say that's their own time.
Right.
But,
Private.
but you're doing the same positions. Like, you know what? But it's
Probably
a mental
not,
thing.
though.
Yeah.
This is
Is
without
it-
an audience.
Yeah, well, you know, at
I'm
least
pretty
with
sure
the wife,
that-
she's not faking the you know, things. You know what I mean?
Probably like different. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it would be. I would like
But I
to
think
hope
I
so.
would. I don't know.
The real reason is they don't want their partner to see that that's how they do it on camera in the first place. So
Right.
like, they would never really. Nah.
So you really will see a nigga
Right.
dick
Like.
that she's taking.
But no. I mean, I almost did it when I was younger. I got offered to do it, but it was gangbang
When
scenes.
you're younger.
And yeah, no, I was like 18 at the time. I got offered to do
Yeah.
a bunch of gangbang scenes. I didn't really do a gangbang scene, and then they were like, "Well, you can do it with the mask, but the money was a lot less, and it was not worth it."
Right.
So instead, of like, I just ended up, finding girls for that company and kind of getting paid off of that, kind of like pimping. But I mean, would I?
Talent
I would
agent.
consider it now that there's a market to do it yourself. It's definitely something I would consider. I just have to be out of uniform first.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
old are you now?
31.
31? Okay. Yeah, like I'm 26. Would not have done it at 18. I wouldn't even done it at 21. Like
I would have.
I literally tell all my cousins, because like they're a little bit younger. They're like, oh, like that. I'm like, guys, like I had to fail a lot of shit before I tried this. I'm
Yeah.
like, but I knew it was gonna work for me where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, hell no, I wouldn't have done that earlier.
Mm.
Yeah.
In college,
Yeah.
I saw you at.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel
That's a
that.
big difference, because you don't know what your future's going to be, and they can hold that against you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's like I just gotta own it whenever it is.
Exit,
man.
right. So, guys, that has been our little talk. If this is something you've been interested in doing, hopefully you get a little bit of help on how to do it. If you are already subscribed to OnlyFans or anything, you might want to check out Moses' pages. And thanks for listening to the podcast. We will catch you guys next time.
Now let me